What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Team Solemn Circus live duel. On the left side here, we have Galaxy Photon, being upgraded from the Photon Hypernova set. It's crazy how, that's the main, I don't want to say reason that set dropped, but, the cover card of the set, and it doesn't even get the most support. They're still waiting on Photon Jumper, which maybe is going to come out in Battle of Legend, Monstrous Revenge, or something like that, whatever that set's called. On the right side here, we have Naturia Runick. A deck that's seeming a lot more popularity these days. We see a lot of people prepping for it with Anti-Spell, I guess. Anti-Spell does kind of cover up the Despia matchup as well, but here we're going to see a die roll before we dive in. Over to like, comment, subscribe, and I believe that we're going to see that Photon's going to be forced to go first because they love to OTK. We're going to see if Photon's Thrasher as well as a Photon Vanisher being special summoned. On special summon, it's going to be able to add a Galaxy-Eyes Photon Dragon to the hand. I don't believe it's, to the hand. It doesn't special summon. That would be crazy. Their bow level 0, sure, they'll be able to overlay for a potentially the new Photon Galaxy Dragon, which we are going to be reading here. It pretty much dumps a Photon or Galaxy or adds it to the hand. So it's really good. It's going to get hit with Ash though, so not being able to. We're going to see a normal summon out of the Galaxy Wizard here, which is going to be able to increase or tribute a card to add a Galaxy card from your deck to your hand. It doesn't have to be a monster here. So we're going to see that Galaxy Hundreds being added to hand. When it's activated, you can send a Galaxy or Photon card from the graveyard. It's deck your graveyard to the hand. So we're going to see them send here. I believe this one is the Brave. It's actually Photon Emperor. When it's sent to the graveyard, it special summons itself onto the field when you control another Galaxy or Photon monster. They're going to activate Photon Sanctuary. It's going to summon out 2 tokens here. Then immediately going to link those away into the Satellite Warrior here. And then we're going to be able to special summon out another Clerk. Clerk can activate its effect, but it's not once per turn. I keep saying Clerk, but I'm pretty sure that card's called a Wizard. Let's see, we're looking for their deck for it, trying to figure out what's the best combo piece here. Going for the Galaxy Soldier. We know what this one is. This one is the tribute to summon out, and then I mix Infinity if I do recall correctly. I don't think they actually play Infinity in this. Galaxy Soldier here. I'm not too sure what their combo is even going first. So here they're going to pitch the Galaxy-Eyes Photon Dragon, the beautiful Ultimate Rare, to summon out the Galaxy Soldier, and then we are going to get the effect here, and it's going to summon out, or we're going to search for the Galaxy Afterglow Dragon. They're going to be able to overlay for a level 8 here, which is going to be the Full Armor Master, I do believe, and that's going to be able to overlay it once again for another Photon card. Pretty cool interaction here. I know that some people are teching around, seeing if they want to be playing like Merrymaker as well as the Spriggan XYZ, because you can play a little tiny Therion package as well, and they are level 8, so being able to overlay is pretty nice. You search for Regulus here to be pretty cool. Then we're going to see the Galaxy Eyes being special summoned out by attaching the Afterglow. They'll be able to look into the extra deck of their opponents here. And this is what the cool part is. There's so many cards that it's able to rip. But you don't have to just rip. You can just take a second and look at all the cards here. This is what your opponent does. And we see the Asa, which won't be very useful here. And then I choose one of the Hugans, which is a pretty fair card to choose. He banishes it. And then they're able to go into the Photon Lord here, number 90, I believe. And this card is negate, and crazy expensive. This card's so bonkers right now in price. It's a cool card. I mean, I like this. And the last card in hand is the Photon Galaxy Dragon. A very cool board. We have 3 big monsters on the field. One's a negate. And then we have a Satellite Dragon as well, which I think is a pop, if I do recall correctly. But just having It's like an anime deck, right? This is essentially what it really is. We're playing with an anime deck, and we did get some anime monsters under the field, so we're pretty happy here. And if it's able to contend in today's meta, I think that the Photon players will be pretty happy. And then we're going to search for the Expedition here. Actually, this might be Photon Trance. We're going to see a Runick Fountain being activated here. This will allow the players or the Runick player to be able to play his quick play spells during the opponent's turn. I'm going to normal summon a Camilla here. And that's going to be binning the Sacred Tree. Sacred Tree effects going to be able to search here for a Naturia card. It looks like we're going to be going for that Blessing. Are going for the Mole Cricket. Okay, very fair. Another very good card. We're going to see the Runick, and I believe this is Freezing Chains, or Freezing Curses. There, this could actually possibly be Destruction here, but they're going to summon out the Hugin from the extra deck, and that's all that matters. Then Hugin effect's going to activate and chaining the Runick spell, and the Hugin's going to be dumping the Mole Cricket there. We're going to see them put back one to draw one card and be able to search for a second Fountain here. Being able to chain block is quite nice in this deck. Here they're going to be placing a second Runick Fountain here. So kind of like telling that they have more than one Runick spell, quick play spell in their hands, because they draw one is only a soft once per turn. The second copy they'll be able to. They're going to be Synchro Summoning off into Coral Dragon. And I think that this will allow them to draw. If they have another one, they can go into a level. This is a level 6. They can go into level 8 there. Possibly, unless they have another way to get to the to like another Camilla. But we're gonna see that the effect's going to pop the Coral Dragon, and here they're gonna be able to draw another card. Is that a Smithing Storm I thought we just saw there? I mean, that would make them have to banish a lot of the cards from the top of their deck. We are going to see a Smithing Storm, so we're going to control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So we're going to banish the top 5 cards of their deck. And then they're going to activate a Fountain, put back 1 to draw 1. What are they hoping to draw here? They have a lot of Runick cards in the hand, and we see one of the Shizu cards as well. So here they're going to set 1 card and just pass on that. So we are seeing the Galaxy being able to put up a little bit of a threat versus the Runick player. We're going to see the activating effect of the Galaxy Photon Dragon be activated here. Be able to search for a Galaxy Eyes card. Or put it to graveyard as well. Don't forget about that effect. I mean, being able to search for a Galaxy or a Photon card is kind of crazy for a level 4 as well. It's going to go through here. We're going to be able to search. Searching for, I believe that one is the actual Clerk. We did see the Soul Flare Dragon putting in some work there when the opponent special summoned a monster, being able to discard one of the Photon Galaxies to pop that Coral Dragon, which is pretty sick. And we're going to see a normal summon of the Clerk here, and they're going to be able to target 5. Or they just special summon out. Okay. one of the things. I thought that was a return 5 to draw 2. I guess not. And then they were able to search for the one of the Photon cards here. They're going to target to make them the same level here. Both going to be level 4. Then we're going to go into another Photon. Level 4 guy. There's so many Photon cards. Like, how many? Like, I think that hero definitely has the most archetypal cards. Like, how many there are. But like, other than that, I feel like Photon or like Pendulum Performer Pals have so much as well. You're going to see a monster effect being activated here. It's going to get negated by the number 90. Activate a spell, which I do believe is the Freezing Curses there. Then they're going to be picking up and reading the Galaxy cards. Or not activating it. Okay, my bad. And we're going to be seeing like even like the Star Leash Photon Blast. I was running out that clerk, and then I'd be able to summon back another, get like another monster in the field. Just so crazy. I'm not sure what happened to the Galaxy Photon Dragon. But like, isn't this like not maybe enough for game, but pretty darn close? Like, they're gonna activate their Flashing Fire or Freezing Curses, my bad, on the like, it negates the thing, and they're gonna banish 3 cards. On the Star Leash, they're gonna be negating that effect, which is pretty crazy. They're going to summon out another Galaxy Photon Dragon here. It's going to summon out a Glow as well. And this is definitely enough for OTK, right? Afterglow Dragon is just huge. You're looking at that extra deck again, or ripping a card. You definitely go for Hugin again. Or the Gary, right? You just go for the Zeus. I get no, they don't have a battle phase. It takes 2 turns for them the Zeus with no runic effects. Like, that's just definitely not to play there. I would have gone for like the Gary or something like that. We're gonna see them go for the Hope Harbinger. And they're gonna supposed to out the Galaxy Eyes Brave, or yeah, this is the Brave. Then we're going to go into another Galaxy Eyes, tributing them off here. And then we're going to see Runick just scoop it up there. But this is definitely enough for the OTK. I think we saw like Galaxy Eyes seen something like 3 times like there. This is a real aim, like a real one of those. Like, JC is definitely a anime player. He loves his Galaxy Eyes and the Photon Dragons. I think he's been playing this deck since the deck really came out. And I think he has a ghost as well of it, but I don't think he plays it, if I do recall correctly. I'm not really sure. It may not even have a ghost. I just be rambling on here. All I know is he was very excited for this deck. For this deck, he took a 2-month break when tier format came. He comes back and forth, but like a lot of the time, he just wants to be able to play a deck that he likes playing, which is this deck here. I know when Forbidden Droplets first came out, he like had to buy 3 of them because he thought like, oh, I can't compete with it. Same with Lightning Storms, stuff like that. And then like, I remember playing this deck pre-Ash, and like when we look back at that, that's like way back in like 2018, I think. So very long dedication to this deck. I don't know how you guys do it. If you guys are playing a deck for as long as JC is with his Galaxy Eyes, let me know in the comment section below how the longest deck you've played for. I think the longest deck I ever played was probably Tri-Brigade, if I have to be honest. No, Zodiac. Definitely, I played Zoo for the longest amount of time, not all in one go. When I was trying like Zodiac, Tri-Brigade, Pure Zoo. I remember when I was playing Zoo in the little pile deck that was like the dinos and the metal foes and stuff like that. But diving back into game 2 here, we're going to see that the Naturia player is going to go first. Starting off with a tip here. banishing the top card, which we are going to see is a Twin Twisters. And they did not look too happy about that. You know, getting rid of one of their cards that would be able to stop them. We're going to see them activate the Runick Fountain there. A normal summoning out a Mole Cricket. And then they'll be able to activate the effect here to tribute itself off as summon out a Camilla. Camilla will bin a tree. Tree is going to search for a blessing. And explaining what blessing does. And I believe this is a Gnat Beast right here. We're going to see a Smithing Storm being activated here. It's going to choose a special summon out the Hugin here. And Huggings, or Hugin, whatever you guys want to call it, will be able to activate its effects if they want to. Going to be discarding the Camilla as well as the Fountain here to return the 2 cards. And they will search for a second Fountain. Just use a chain block the first Fountain for the draw. You know, it doesn't just lose to 1 Ash Blossom, which is quite huge versus a draw 3. We're going to go for a Charge Warrior. Charge Warrior is on someone's going to be able to draw a card. And here we can just activate another Fountain. Looks like they're choosing not to do that. They're going to activate Blessing here. So going to summon out the Camilla there. Choosing to go for that over the activating a second Runick card to be able to like make the Gary. And then Gary would make the Shishao here. Oh, Chengying, my bad. Choosing Chengying over Baron is interesting here. I guess you want to be able to stop the graveyard and the on-field because you're able to banish so easily with the Runick cards. And being able to take 2 away is huge. Galaxy Eyes definitely does a lot of stuff in the graveyard. So, I guess they don't do a lot of stuff like PK does stuff in the graveyard, but they have a lot of stuff that equips it from the graveyard. We're going to see the Galaxy Eyes Wizard being normal summoned here. An Expedition is going to be activated here. Summoning out the Afterglow. And then we're going to see a flip summon of Summon Limit. Holy, and so they already summoned twice. That's what they're stuck with. That is huge. They're going to activate the effect here to search. I'm surprised they don't have. I feel like a lot of archetypes need a MST that's searchable for their deck. I don't know if that sounds too broken for you guys, but I feel like that's just something that would be nice to see at least. But I don't really think they have a way to out this summon limit. Can they even play under summon limit? We're going to see a Runick Destruction be activated here. Just summon out the I actually don't even know the name of this one. Holy, this is not Gary nor the I think it's Munin. We're going to see a draw 1 here off the Fountain that was activated. They're activating another tip to be able to search here. And that's going to be banishing a top card, which will also activate the effect of the hitting the Sanctuary too is pretty nice, but activating the effect of the Chengying here, which is also going to be boosting him attack as well. And we're going to be seeing it getting even bigger by banishing both monsters on the field, but they don't have a battle phase next turn, which is kind of unfortunate, but they can just slowly play the grind game of just making the monster bigger. They're going to set 1 card here. And enter battle. They don't have a battle phase, though. Unless they're doing that in... No, they still don't have a battle phase because of last turn. Oh, then maybe they're gaining off the Munin here. So we're going to see the Galaxy Eyes pass once again. And then we're going to be seeing them draw for turn. They're going to enter battle phase and attack with the Chengying here. And then at the end of the battle step, they're going to be activating the evenly matched. So this is why they just passed here. Choosing to not even go into battle. That's so weird. I feel like you go battle phase of your own turn and then just evenly try to prevent that damage, but see them keeping the summon limits, and then they're going to special summon out the Fenrir, activating the effect, searching for another Fenrir. I feel like you just never battle phase on your opponent's turn unless you didn't have it, but like they're going to activate second Fountain, which is huge, and just passing on that. You're going to see another battle phase attack. This is getting pretty close to the end of the game here. We're going to set another card and pass. And then they're trying to scoop it up there. Going into game 3. Unfortunately, we do see like floodgates like summon limit just destroy some decks. I don't think Sprite can play through it either. What decks cannot play through summon limit? Despia can't if it's flip up at the right time. Trap Tricks can't. I mean, I guess they can if they have a lot of traps, but Naturia can't either. Like, I don't think Naturia Runick can even play once they get their. I mean, I guess they can play with their trap cards. My bad. These spell cards, but they don't really do much. Most decks can't really play. Like Sword Soul can't play at all under summon limit. Tashtira can better than other decks because like their main deck monsters do so much. Like, okay, summoning Fenrir is pretty huge. Like summoning Fenrir and then being able to like summon out a unicorn as well can be like massive. You have like Birth on the field. Like just like they do enough on their own. You don't have to always go for like the lock zones and stuff, but flipping them up, any adventure deck is just dead. But here we're going to be seeing the Galaxy Eyes choosing who's going to go first or second. They choose to go first to themselves. We're going to see the same combo as before. Bust summon out Thrasher, then special summon out the Vanisher. Vanisher's going to be able to search for the Galaxy Eyes here. Photon Dragon, the big boy themselves, going to overlay here to most likely another Galaxy Photon Dragon. We're going to see its effect activating here, which is going to be able to search for a Galaxy Soldier. We see Galaxy Soldier pitching the Galaxy Photon Dragon to special summon out. Are we going to see another Afterglow this time, though? Going for the Clerk instead, okay. They're going to be normal summoning out a Wizard. Wizard effect's going to activate, attributing itself to be able to search here or dump. We're going to go for the Emperor. It's going to be dumped to the graveyard, which is then going to be able to summon itself out. And then they're going to be able to overlay into a number 90 again. We're going to see the Clerk being normal summoned. Then special summoning out the Wizard. The Wizard in turn, it levels. And then they're going to be synchro summoning into the I think that's the safer one, or not the safer one. We're going to be seeing the Monster Reborn for 2 here, Trance. We're going to look at that extra deck once again. Star Liege Photon Blast Dragon with what that one was, which is able to summon out, and then we're going to be able to stop the Baguska there. It's the thing how like there doesn't seem to be a real strategy on what they're ripping. They're just ripping what card they think is going to be good. Or them going for the number 38 here. So they have a monster negate, a spell negate, I guess a attack or redirection. But I can see Baguska being better than ripping a Zeus because like Zeus isn't really going to do very much here, especially when you have to redirect everything to the number 38, which is an attack position. So good luck really attacking into that. We're going to see a battle phase and a battle phase activate evenly matched here. We don't have a trap negate. Oof. Then when Emperor is discarded to the graveyard, it's going to summon itself back out. And they go, oh, all my negates. But we do keep the this guy for some reason. Then Mole Cricket's going to activate here. And they're able to summon out 2 Naturia monsters there. They're going to activate the effect here to summon out the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. We're going to see Camilla and most likely a Sunflower being summoned out. I don't think they play the Vine. We're going to see the Sunflower, good old Plants vs. Zombie Boy. I missed that game. That game was super cool. We're going to see them go for the Blessing here. Camilla being able to dump is just so crazy. Then we're going to be seeing a Destruction being activated here, summoning out the Gary. And this is a Synchro 10, right? Going for the Baron here. Which is fair. We're going to see Baron going to pop. It's not Safer. I don't know why I keep saying Safer, man. It doesn't make any sense. The Star Liege, that's what it is. And we're studying 2 cards and passing, so potentially the Runick spells. It could also be a Blessing as well. But we do have level 8s on the field here. We're going to see the Sanctuary being activated, which will summon out 2 tokens here. We're going to flip up the Blessing to summon out the Camilla. The token's going to be summoned. Camilla's going to be dumping, which is going to be dumping most likely the Blessing here. Not the Blessing, what am I saying? The Tree. Sacred Tree. Then Sacred Tree will be... oh yeah, and we get to summon out the Sunflower. That's kind of crazy too. I forgot about that. Then we're going to activate the effect of the Photon Orbital, which is going to equip itself, and then going to activate the effect to just dump to be able to search here for the Afterglow Dragon. That card's insane. I remember I had to read this card like 4 times when I first was introduced to this card. This card is cracked. And then, you know, we do have a monster negate on the field, and an Omni negate in the form of Baron the Flare. Which we're going to activate the effect of Afterglow. We're going to be negated by Sunflower. And then we're going to be using both of those to summon out the Solar Flare Dragon here. And then that's going to be negated by the Baron de Fleur. And here we get to overlay. We're running low. I don't think Photon's going to be able to win this. Going into the one of the Galaxy Eyes here. And then we're going to see Mole Cricket summon itself out. And then we're going to overlay into the full Armor Master here. Taking the time to read the guy here. It's going to attempt to do something to the Floor Dragon, which I believe is going to be destroying it or banishing it. Are you equipped to attach them? Okay. Oh, no, it just destroys it. Okay. Material, then destroy 1 card, destroy it. Then when you see the Blessing being activated, it's not once per turn here. And then time is going to be called, and they're just going to be scooping it up here. So we unfortunately see that the Runick player was able to take the win here due to the evenly matched. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.